Hey guys, Shiragi here, and I'm back with another PB Luffy video in OP14. This list is a little bit different, really a lot different from the one that I was running in the last video. Shout out Diego, who gave me I guess you would say the baseline of this list, like the skeleton of it. I made a few very minor changes. I think he went up on the Crocodiles and the Rogers, but for me, I really love this Rayleigh card, especially in the Boa matchup. In the Ace matchup, I think it's really good, letting you rest their Boas, letting you rest their Marcos. So wanted to make sure that this guy was included in because he's been super valuable for me. And other changes from here, most of this list looks very similar to the one I had initially. You have your Searchers, you have your Rampers, you have your Rest 2Ks. You have the Rush Luffy here, the Beer Luffy to become a 7k lead, but with the addition of the Roger, you can become a 9k lead. The setup is a little bit funky sometimes, but definitely doable. And then the Divine Departures for when you're super bricked, or when they rest like a big body, you can just swing into it directly. This is really valuable for like Mihawk, for example. So definitely really good. As far as ratios, I felt pretty good about this. I don't think as of right now I would change anything. I was, again, initially not really sold on the Crocodile, but I did have some cases where it came in pretty clutch. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into some of these matchups. Okay, this one's against Boa. We'll go ahead and take second here, and we see our Sanjis, which are great for the matchup. Not any early turn moves, so I think we mulligan this. This looks a lot better. We have our double Rampers. We have a Rush Luffy, we have a Searcher, so it looks solid. And then we'll play out this one first, and then we can play this out when we do our double turn. Stables is 7 or less, so he does have the potential to bounce our Beer Luffy from hand, or from the field. Find Departure, and we'll pass. Boa on odds is a little funky. Oh, actually does find a 3-drop. I was saying usually not too many plays on 1 and 3, but he finds both. So that's fine. Swings 5. And I think I do counter out of this one. Don't want to get too much hand size this early, get puddinged, and then just mess everything else up. Let's swing 5. I actually should have done this first since I'm playing the Searcher. Takes that first one, hopefully no trigger. Does find one. We'll play out our second Zoro, we'll play out a Searcher. And we do find a 2k, so I think we picked that up over the Sanji. Since it might be a while before I'm able to play him, we'll be playing the Beer Luffy first, maybe the Rush Luffy after that. And with the hand size being as low as it is, I think that's just safer. Maybe I'll regret that later on, but I think that's where we are right now. Swings 5. I think we do have to counter out. So you could swing 7. Double 6. I think we might just take both. We see the Roger. Now, what do we do here? I think we just swing 5s. If he gives us a free block, that's okay. Because we'll be getting at least 3 swings here. We'll swing a6. No trigger from that one. Does this Boa run Jozu? Do I want to keep that as an option? It has Sable, so this might get bounced anyways. So maybe we just go ahead and swing the 8, knowing that this is probably gone. That works too. Pretty bricked at the moment. So yeah, this gets bounced. And sets up life. Do I want to protect these? Can I protect these? No, I can't. So I think we have to give them up, unfortunately. That doesn't leave me with too many options afterwards, but... we could go down to 0 from Boa anyways. Maybe I just go ahead and take this. We do get a trigger search. And I think we grab the Usohachi, just to have more counter in hand. So we'll play here. And I think just because we are in this situation, we're at 0 life, we can't get punished for any of this. I think we just swing at his board. 2k, 1k, then another 1k if I swing another 5. I think I'm fine taking that chance. Maybe that's greedy. Maybe I should have swung 9 instead. But no, he does end up giving that up. We'll swing a 5 here at the Marguerite. Loses that one as well. So we know they're pretty bricked as well. Maybe a Perfume Femur closer. But we have Giant. Hopefully we get some good counter. And we'll see what happens. We do have the triple rush Luffy here, so if we need to close it out with that, I think we can. Yep, so it does play that. Maybe a little bit of a soft move here. That's fine. With that happening as well, the life that he set up is not there anymore. So that might be something to keep an eye out on. So let's see if we can't be a big boy leader now. Play this. Can't grab the Giant, unfortunately. We'll grab the Sanji though. We'll swing 7. Okay. We'll play out the Roger now. If either of us are at 10 Dawn, which I am. Gain 2,000. So we'll play this. Become a 9k leader. We'll swing 9. This should play out another body, I'm guessing. It does. But that's okay. I think we're in an okay spot. We have a Giant. We have some counter in hand. Pudding isn't a real card. There's no way he has it. So I think we should be good. 10, most he can swing is a 20. Plays a blocker though. So maybe not confident in their ability to go for game. Just waiting one more turn. We do have that Sanji, which is nice. Kuma, so healing. So we definitely want to protect this. We should be able to. Maybe just an 11 swing that goes into it. Give you a 2k. And here we'll do Giant. Get some more cards. Find another Giant. And we're looking solid. This rests, so I think we play this. -1 Dawn, rest the Boa. And then just to avoid any triggers, we'll do the Beer Luffy first, becoming a 7k lead. Okay. So I think we just ladder from here, so we'll do an 8. Okay, we're playing this game. We can do that, my friend. I'll swing a 5. We'll swing a 7. And then close out with that 10. GG. Okay. Yeah, so we do end up taking that. I think his 9 Boa turn was a misplay. But I was a very big... No, I was still a 7k lead at that point. I probably could have countered out of it anyways, but there's always that possibility that I end up using Giant, run into bricks. But ends up working out for us. We do take that win, and we can go on to the next one now. Okay, we have Jinbe. We'll take second here. This looks solid, so we'll keep this. We have some search options. Hopefully we can find that Beer Luffy sooner than later. Finds that promo Arlong that is pretty annoying. What's the condition? If you have 4 or more in life. So we want to be swinging early. I don't know how much we'll be able to do that, but we will do our best. Plays that out. I will give him a 1. So I have to bottom deck some cards. I think the more I have in hand, the better. We'll give you 1 though. This is a 3, so I think we played this. Tick tick, we ramp. See if he'll let us clear this out. He does, very kind of him. We'll search. See the Giant, can't grab the Giant, so we'll grab a 2k. We'll swing a 6. Gives us a 2k there, and then we pass. So we're losing probably 2 cards from hand. I think that's okay. Finds the 8-drop Jinbe. Resolve, you can have this. And you can have this. I'll search. Grab a Giant. We've seen too many in our other searches that we definitely want to grab this one. Swings a 5. We'll take this one. Maybe a little greedy. We'll swing 5 here. If he gives us a counter, if he gives us a block, I'm fine with either. I do want to get rid of it. Okay. Swing 7, that should be the block here. Yep. And we'll pass. So pretty low hand size, I think that's okay. For us, we don't need to go for game all at once. Or maybe we do, I guess. We don't need to go for it right now. Swing 7. I'll give you this. And I'll give you one of these. Ooh, so scary. Swinging an 8 into 7, you can have one of these guys now. And I think we want to get rid of these as well. Definitely doesn't hurt. So we'll swing 4. We will attach one here. Play out the Rayleigh, rest this. We'll swing 3 into it. And then we can get going with these swings. I think I leave one up for Giant. I don't think anything gets bounced. I think it's okay. If I have to replay it out because of a Jozu, I think I can live with that. Get up 1 Don. I forgot about the extra Don. I always forget about it. So I actually could have attached one to keep him safe from Jozu. So if he plays that out, I will feel... Okay, so it's a 7 or less, so it doesn't even matter. And he can't do it anyways. Seven. I have a 2K. Because I don't want him to just go for game with the Jinbe here. Not for free anyways. The biggest swing he could do is a 17. Can I protect myself from a 17? If the answer is no, which it is, we have to Giant now. We can Croc, which is good as well. So this is dead. Most likely. I don't see why you would swing for face here. Yeah, so this dies. But can we go for game next turn? I think so, actually. This is 6. So I think we do 5-5. Nice. We'll play this out. We'll do 8s. And then 9 and then 9. And that should do it. Nice. So we do take that. Jinbe turn was a little scary. If we had not used Giant, I think he would have just gone for game there. Again, that 17 swing could not be countered out of from me at that point. I would have been at 7k lead, so +4 from Giants. And I think we drew Croc and Hell's Judgment, which would not save us, so better safe than sorry. I was a little bit greedy, taking some of those early lives. Maybe we wouldn't even be in the situation if not for that, but ends up working out. We take it versus Jinbe. All right, so let's see who we have next. Doflamingo, definitely want to take second here. Hand looks okay. I think this is good. I think we can keep this. Having the Searcher and the Beer Luffy, I think, is already enough. We find a Ramper, which is amazing. If we find another Zoro here, I'm super, super happy. But beggars can't be choosers. I think this is already really good anyways, so we can go ahead and pass. Finds a 10 drop. KOs an 8 or less, or freezes 3-7 or less. So definitely want to be aware of that. I think we swing 3 here just to be safe. And we can swing 7. and pass. Finds the Monet. I can go ahead and take this one. We'll be going the 7k lead next turn. So not any real sense in protecting now. I think we just swing double 7 here. Don't think he has any way of balancing my cards. He could swing to Zoro. I'm okay with that. Then next turn we can look at not Roger just yet, but probably a Rayleigh or a Sanji angle. Probably the Rayleigh. Because Rayleigh gets us up to where we want to be. With this, do we actually protect? I think we do. Because those are easy to get out of. We'll swing 2 here. Do we need to rest anything? I don't think so. I think we play this out and then we can just swing 7s. Because we'll get that extra Dawn. I did remember this time. We'll get that extra Dawn at the end of the turn, so we'll be safe using Giant if we absolutely need it. I don't think we will. So then 7, 7, 7, 9 is quite a lot. One of these will probably die. But yeah, against Doflamingo, I think you just want to be as aggressive as possible. He's going to get life back like this. He's going to redirect attack. So the more you can do early, the more you can prolong your safety. And I think actually because I didn't attach, I didn't get the Dawn back. So a little bit of a misplay there. That's fine. Pops this, or just freezes? Pops it, okay. That's okay. We'll swing a 7. Swing a 9. This should get redirected, but that's still 1 less Dawn for him. Okay, redirects to the Monet. That works out as well. And we're good to go. We pass from there. We can play this out next turn. Pops the Roger. That's fair. I think we want to look for more cards, so I think we Giant now. Swing a 7. Redirects. So that means we're good to swing 9 here. And we pass. And this is a pretty annoying matchup in general, I would say. It is definitely one that requires some perseverance, but we can absolutely take this one. I don't know that I'd say it's like a hard one outright, but he has a lot of tools, so you definitely need to be paying attention at all times. So I think we start off with a search, because if we can find a beer Luffy, I'd be pretty happy. We do. So we'll do that. Stay a little bit safer this way. And then from here we can just swing 9s. Actually, maybe double 10 is better. Ooh, that's a little rough. Swing that 10. Probably redirects here, 1 card, which is good. And we pass. Argument maybe to play the Crocodile over the Luffy, but I really did just want to be a 7k lead, stay a little bit safer. So I need a 2k, 1k here. I think I can do that. What do you do for 8 Don? Another Katakuri? I don't hate that. Maybe bigger swing, but then he can't swing with the lead. We're looking pretty good here, I think. Six, okay. I think we open with this, freeze this. This may just get the free block. I think that's fine though. Because then we can just focus our Dons on our other characters here. That's a rough one. Should know better. I need to be able to count. I think we do 9. Maybe redirects, gets a life now. Does not, okay. So we can pass. So 2 big attacks, potentially 3. This one can't attack, so we're safe there. I think we have to give that one up. Do Divine Departure. Okay. Can we go for game here? So it's 1 life. So it's a redirect, it's a block, he gets a life. So that's 1, 2, 3. So I need 4 swings to connect, which is pretty hard. Connect in some shape or form. So start off with an 8, maybe. Eight, 9, 10, 10 maybe is our best bet. I don't know that it takes it, but I think for where we are, we don't have too many other options. So I think we just have to go for it. He would have to have 2k, 2k. If he does, That would be pretty bad. Because we need all these to... Let's see. If he blocks and gives us a card too, that'd be nice. But counter's out, so then it's block, redirect. Yeah, this doesn't work, but that's okay. I think that just means we swing 8s. And then maybe just go for board right after that. Double 10s. Yeah, so that gets redirected, that's fine. And so one of these should be dead, at least. Maybe 2. No, so one of them dies, just the blocker, I think. Cool. So then I think we're not guaranteed alive, but we're not like super dead yet. Definitely life support, I would say, but we're not out of it. We can keep going. If he swings into these, I think that's not bad either, but I don't think he will. It might be like 10, 10, 15 to face. Okay, so not going for it yet, which is good. Maybe just clearing board. If I can save one of these, I'd be pretty happy. Okay, not any playable cards here. We do have this, which is nice. Could be slow beam, so I think we swing 10. Maybe a 7, and then we play the Rush Luffy. Okay, so yeah, we have this now. Nice. We restand. He can redirect one, but he can't redirect both. We take this one versus Doflamingo. Definitely a spooky matchup. Requires a lot of thinking, but we do take that one. Alright, so that's it for the video. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. This is, again, one of my favorite leaders. It's the very first leader I started playing when I started playing back in OP09. So I have a lot of love for it. I will always try to make it work some way, somehow, and this list feels really good. Ratios, again, I don't know that I would change anything. It might be, if anything, would be maybe adjusting the Divine Departure and Hell's Judgment ratios. I'd really love to find an alternative for this card because it is a block 1 card, meaning once the rotation hits in April 1st, I believe, this card will no longer be usable in standard gameplay and competitive gameplay. So anything that you guys see that would replace this, let me know. Maybe we get something coming up in OP15 or 16 that will replace it. Other than that, maybe just adjusting Sanji down, going up on the Rayleigh. It is another break, but now that we have Divine Departure in the list, it is a little bit easier to manage. But other than that, like I said, if you guys thought this was helpful, make sure to comment, subscribe. Any questions you have, I'd be more than happy to help out with. If there's any sort of leaders you want to see or any sort of cards you want me to test out, I'd be happy to do that as well. But otherwise, thank you again. As always, hopefully we'll catch you in the next one.